There we go. Can you hear me? There we go. Yes, I hear myself, so hopefully everyone else can hear me. How are you doing, Midway? I already said that, but I could not hear that response because my mic was muted. What am I doing in the 3-mark list? I'm not doing the 3-mark list. I'm doing alright so far. You know, Sunday is pretty dreary. It's been rainy and apparently it has now started snowing. But yeah. What's up, Graham? Yeah, I'm doing alright so far, just kind of figuring out what I want to play. Kind of logged in earlier this morning. Got some couple things done and out of the way, and took a break, played some Hitman 2 for a little bit. Got some daily logins on some of my games, and now I'm back here to make up for the stream that I blatantly did not have on Friday due to me having a prior commitment that I've been trying to get done for God knows how long. And I thank RNG for keeping me, you know, stringed along for this stupid thing. It's going to snow here tonight. Well, you know, I'm not looking forward to snow. It's nice once you see it for the first time, maybe like the first winter. Then it's like, you're like, stop snowing. I don't want it to snow. It's cold. I have to dig out my vehicle. The roads suck and rust. Then you realize really quickly that snow sucks. Absolutely sucks. I could not live in Alaska. I would have to come down south every winter because that just, yeah. So again, still trying to figure out what I want to play right now. For the life of me, for my own sanity, I will not be playing any tanks on my 3-mark list. So that pretty much leaves about 205 other tanks for me to try and play with. Oh, I bet. Granted, I've never seen a winter in the UK, so I couldn't really, you know, compare. I might actually play something. Kind of vibing something Russian, to be honest. I think I'll do the IS-6. Listen to some Bochka bass. What the hell is that? Bochka. Yes. That's fine. Let's do the stockade. Alrighty. You know what? Where's my remote? I need to turn on game audio because I need audio cues. We got Thiepval Ridge. Really, there's only one place for me to go because if I go down the A line, it's just kind of a pointless thing for me. I have to cross all that open ground, and I'm not one to really like stalemating along the A line for whatever stupid reason. Well, that sounds a lot like Tennessee, who apparently has, for their school districts, have like 27 snow days. You know, here where I live, at least back when I went to high school and everything, we had 6 for an entire school year. 6 snow days. Any schools in Tennessee, last I checked, have like 27 or something. In the 20s. You know, the more down south you get here in the States, if it snows, it's pretty much like that. Everything shuts down. Like 6 years I've been trying to 3-mark this thing. Too lazy to actually try. Kind of like one of these things where if I 3-mark it, it's like, okay, cool, I 3-marked it. Although it's been power crept to the point where, almost have to run all premium on this thing. Almost. What is that? Type 59 too. It's unacceptable. The former ally is turned against me. Communist states cannot fight each other. We have common goal of global communism. Eat that. Yes. I am here to protect whole motherland. Damn. I got some spot assist. I must be cautious. Out of my way, capitalist dog.
Reloaded.
I don't know why. Whenever I play Russian tanks, I just have this uncontrollable urge to speak in a horrible, horrible Russian accent, and just okay. I do not care about tank destroyer.
Fuel is hit. We've lost half our gas.
Well, that is
We got a damaged track.
a stupid tier 6. That's
Enemies got us in their sight. Unlock the target.
It is okay. It's okay, comrade. I am here to relieve you of your duty as commissar. Yes, I know my accent is very cringeworthy. I know. Well. How was everyone's weekends, though? Well, your weekend was alright. I know I had some fun on Halloween. Mostly just revolved around me going out to the store, buying candy for myself, and then just watching a movie after dinner. I had this locked to auto drive. Apparently I was wrong. Not the strongest of games. You must not let them keep pace. But it is okay, for they have over 2 minutes long. It's funny how a lot of my like little comedic gaps, what? I have no idea. Gags, that's it. I don't know why it took me so long to get that word.
They're trying to capture our base.
No. Stalin guided shot.
They spotted us. Target locked.
Capitalists flee. You will not escape gun.
Unlocking target. Focus on this location.
You apparently have escaped through dishonorable suicide. And then we are immediately followed out with Message in the Bottle first. Because that's just how my playlist goes. Not but so bad. At least we got like over 3K. Still hovering around 90%. Nope. Let's see here. Oh, goodness. I go and adjust my music one time, and it's like all of a sudden it exploded. How you doing, Paul? Dimitru? I'm just going to call you George, if that's alright. Which one, Midway? Because there's two of them, and one of them I will never play as long as I live. Yeah, most people kind of know me for having a very strict number of certain tier 10s that I will never play for the life of me. Yeah, Midway, unfortunately that is that tank that I will never play. Unfortunately. I am not the streamer to go to watch for the Chieftain, the 4202, or the Chisel. I do not like playing those tanks at all. They're not saying that they suck. It's just I refuse to for personal reasons. But yeah, a Soviet. Why not, Chris? Because all right, one sec. I gotta mute my mic because apparently people like to just fucking scream outside my door. Alright, I think it died down something to do with my brother thinking his name was called and then other stupid stuff going on. Alrighty, so why I will not play the 4202, the tier 10, the Chieftain, or the Chisel, that is because I cannot think with this damn song going on. This is what I get for having like 12 YouTube tabs open. Why I do not play those tanks is because I am a straight up die-hard Centurion fanboy. If you haven't noticed from the logo on the channel, I am an Action X fanboy or just a Centurion fanboy in general. So I have this weird superstition fear that if I play anything that is remotely just as good, if not better, than the Action X, I will refuse to play it. Just because I am afraid that I will like it more than my Action X. And I absolutely love my Action X. It is my #1 most played tank. It is my first commission that I made that is hanging above my TV as I speak right now. So I have a serious investment in that tank. So, and I think it was like the it was the first tier 10 that I ever 3-marked, with the E5 being the second. So yeah, I have invested a lot of time into that tank, and it's just kind of like I refuse to play anything that could make me take away my love for my favorite tank. So pretty much there are some tanks that I have that are blacklisted that I will not touch. In fact, they're blacklisted so much that if I get requests for how to play videos, I will straight up outsource the replay to one of my assistants. Again, it has nothing to do with the tanks sucking or opinion on that. They are still very, very capable tanks. But it is because that they are very capable tanks that I don't want to play them. I could also play, I mean, I could play the Action X midway, but I think that crew is invested in another tech tree at the moment. So I don't really want to pay to have to reset all my crew training again there. Or the progress that I got. Because how it sucks with that is that my crew is so high right now that currently I'm trying to crew train with the, shoot, hold on. Currently, I'm crew training with the 5-1, but the Action X crew is currently invested in the Manticore right now. But I've got so many skills on this that if I go and reset it, you know, it will take forever to have to go and grind. And it's what, took me 2 weeks right now to get 3%. I mean, I got so many skills on here, it's not financially worth it. Of course, trying something different always sucks. Yeah. No, I did not have the IS-6 Hydra. I do have the Object 260. I do have that. They never took that away from me for some whatever reason. I do not have the 257 gram. Mostly because I already had the T10 when they did the tech tree thing swapped around. So I just kind of sold the 257, I believe, for free silver when they gave it to me. Because again, it was like I had no need for it. I wasn't going to play the tier 9. So yeah. But yeah, no. Wait, Paul, what do you mean about the rumors of a T-58 heavy? Wait. Why am I just now seeing things here? What do you mean? No, Paul, I'm not training any of... I don't even know what a legendary... You talk about legendary? No, I don't have any of those. It's just that I just put my best crew into the Manticore to try and work on 3-marking that. Because that kind of seems to fit more of my preferred light tank playstyle of kind of being passive. But, yeah, so I put it in there. And, you know, it's kind of been sitting in that crew for at least a skill, but it's so high now that, you know, if I move it back, I need to move it back while I have a skill ready to train. So that way it doesn't bother me that much. Shoot, what was it here? Yeah, so while I go and get to the 260, because I'm just going to take that as the request, I don't have the IS-6 Hydra. The only tank I bought out of those 3, the red troop, is the Ragnarok, and the only one I bought out of the blue troop is the Earthshaker, for obvious reasons. So, yeah, there you are. medium tank. That's TV. But yeah, what do you mean a T-58? Did that all of a sudden show up in like Super Test on PC? So I've been trying to keep track of that, and I haven't seen anything regarding that. And isn't the T-58, isn't that supposed to be a T-57 but with a 155 millimeter gun? Although, you know, now you got me curious. I did make a how to play video on the 360, and if I remember correctly from when I made this, it pretty much is kind of like a heavy medium or a medium heavy. I forget which term I coined with that, but it very much is a tank that is like the T10, capable of supporting medium tank advances.
The enemy knows our location.
I have like no help. Excellent.
Releasing target. Been detected. Penetration. Look out, enemy spotted.
Oh, shit. Okay, that's not going to go on there. See.
Ready to fire on target.
I got no help here, so now I'm kind of stuck fighting this flank. Because if I kept going, I would have been by myself, because no one else wants to assist me. Where the hell did he shoot me? Okay, there's...
They found us. Dropping target. They destroyed one of our tanks.
Oh, gee. What is this 111 doing here? Being weird.
Unlocking target. That one drilled straight through. You've got a lock.
Dude, he's going for this medium tank that's down below here.
Penetration. Releasing
Get
target.
back here.
Enemies looking right at us.
Yep, there it is, like I said. So I need to back up over here. There we go, time to cue the music.
Friendly vehicle destroyed. Ready to fire on target. Enemy guns in their sights. Ready to fire on target. We hit 'em hard.
Good job, team. We got tanks already that have broken through the line right there at C4.
The enemy knows our location.
Ah,
Location.
okay.
Dropping target.
Thanks, Scott. I really need help here, guys.
Looks like that one
Oh
went
yeah,
straight
because he's
through.
just gonna blitz around here and just
Enemies looking right at us.
nope, board is up. That works.
Early Graceman.
This is it. Yeah, that's it. Hey guys, I appreciate your assistance here. I appreciate your assistance in this matter of these 3 tanks back here. It's great. I love it. What are you even doing? You're not even looking at an enemy tank. You're just kind of sitting there. And just snapshotting this. Someday. All these TDs are tied up by the 705A at the top, who, as far as I know, has no gun depression to go down on these guys. And that C block in the T95. Why are you firing HE? I kind of know you're firing HE. You're firing HE at that one tank, but you guys have taken so long to deal with this. I mean... Are we still pressing? Are all these slow tanks still pressing to cap? Why am I getting Spanish ads? What? Why am I getting a Ford ad in Spanish? I have... God. Sunday teams, though, guys. Sunday teams. I mean, this guy kind of has the smart idea of protecting the flank, but it does seem a little bit of a moot point, seeing as these guys are going to be completely abandoning him, and they're all focused elsewhere. Like I figured, like I was getting to, you know, these tanks are going to completely ignore this guy in favor of just getting free shots on the asses of those tanks that are not paying them any attention. Why would you take a shot if you didn't even have to? Now you're not going to have it.
Back. We're in over our heads.
This is weekends. This is weekends. Is anyone else having any better gameplay on the other tank? Not tanks. The on their games, because this is kind of been me today. Just pretty much. It's like I will put forth good effort for nothing. So you haven't had any better games, Chris? Nothing better than what you're witnessing here? It's pretty much same old weekend stuff? Sup, Dark? And Kodzak, what's going on? You got killed by 2 OI. How are you facing... Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, how are you facing 2 OIs, dude? The Emil 2 is a tier 9, and the OIs are tier 6s. So, through matchmaking, neither of them should be seeing each other. I mean, third place, I guess you could say that, but it's... yeah. Ah, okay, yeah, that kind of makes sense then. The Emil 1 is not really super good. I mean, against tier 6s, I'm sure that turret is good. I kind of didn't really take too long in there. I think what I did is I free XP'd to the top gun on that. And then I think I got frustrated dealing with nothing but being bottom tier, and then I just immediately went to the Emil 2. But yeah. Dark, I literally thought you put Oreos. I was about to be like that. What? I was about to get really confused. Yeah, I really don't know what's going on with team. Like every weekend, it feels like tank. Earthshaker. You want me to play the Earthshaker? Well, I can play that. Yeah. Please ignore my dog. No, Kodzak, I have not done a video on the Emil one. For reasons seen as I'm not crazy invested in the Swedish line, contrary to what you see. The only tanks out of the Swedish line I actually enjoy are the Centurions, the Stridsvagn 74, the Dragon, and the 103B. These are really the only ones I enjoy. Essentially, the Earthshaker is a 7-1 at tier 8, but I believe this is actually a Stridsvagn 102. So, just with a stupid camouflage skin. Okay, well, Dark, none of those tanks, except for the Black Edition tanks, have been sold on Black Friday. Well, none of those tanks have ever been sold on Black Friday, with the exception of, obviously, the black tanks that were sold the first time, like 4 years ago, and then I think, like, last year, they were in the store again, which pissed a lot of people off. And because us OG owners, all we got is to set us apart, got a special emblem, which I think many people did not justify that. But no, they're not going to. I don't think they're going to be selling the blue and the reds. So if you're hoping to see them, it's probably going to be like the black tanks. I don't care about ads for grocery stores. Skipping them. But I believe, if I remember, this is like... It's, for the most part, it's a 7-1, but they nerfed... I think it was the terrain resistance, so this tank is much slower. So it's just... Hi, buddy.
Ready to fire.
Yeah, this thing's got 0.3 accuracy, by the way, which is, like, barely acceptable for a L7 gun. Two things I am very passionate about in this game. That is Centurions and L7 guns. I swear by both. Park there. Well, I don't think Wheezy... Yeah, none of us have heard anything else about it. So, I mean, as far as I say, unless you actually see it in the news article saying it's unless he came forth with, like, straight up proof, I would say that nothing is confirmed. I need to get out of here, by the way. Yeah, with all those tanks here. I'm out. Nah, I'm sorry, but I'm leaving because I am not made to brawl.
Target acquired. Enemy armor is damaged.
I wish a lot of tanks had L7s, but, you know, knowing Wargaming, they're not going to do that.
Penetration.
He is very confused. He's like, where's that shot coming from?
Target acquired. Target acquired.
That T-32 is going to cross, and I'm just going to farm him as he climbs up that hill.
Ready to fire.
Somehow you just avoided that.
Target
Hi,
acquired.
buddy.
Enemy armor is damaged. Ready to fire.
He is dead set on getting our arty. Like, dead set.
Penetration. Target acquired.
This T-32 is dead set on this light tank.
Damage. Ready to fire. Let's fire on the target. Mission to engage.
But yeah, unless you see physical proof, like a watermarked image or anything, I would not count anything as being confirmed, because the few people I know that may know of what's coming ahead are under very strict NDA, so they're legally not even allowed to be talking about it, or they face repercussions. So yeah, and we all signed a document, so he can't just be coming out CCs, CAs, CMs, I think. CM's a thing? I'm trying to remember. CRAs and all that. I believe everyone signed an NDA agreement, so if we know anything in advance, we are not allowed to talk about it. So, yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, that is why I like my L7s. I don't really like this tank that much. I really don't. It's like the most, it's like probably, in a weird way, it's kind of like one of my least favorite Centurion tanks, just because of the fact that it is slower, and it's got a stupid, ugly skin on it. I think my second least favorite would be the Huntsman, just because of the fact that it is a straight-up copy-paste Centurion 1, just without side skirts. So that makes getting heshed or shot in the side of the tank even more dangerous. So yeah. See, that doesn't make much sense though. because why would you have the hull of the Waffenträger with a Kronvon? It would not make any sense, because that physical way that works is that the Kronvon Kronvon turret is specifically designed to be at the front of a tank because it's got that 12 degrees of gun depression. So if you have that turret mounted at the rear, you have essentially made that 12 degrees of gun depression and that crazy, stupid, strong turret that was designed to have good depression over hills completely negligible and stupid. Honest to God, I won't lie, the idea seems interesting, but you just take the only strengths out of that turret and just completely threw them in the trash. So I'd be interested to see it, but I don't think it would ever happen. And to be honest, I don't want any more mercenary tanks coming back unless they're historical mercenary tanks. You know, like the Jammer here. The Jammer technically is a historic, by all counts, minus a couple tidbits on this tank, is a historical vehicle. Believe it or not. What was my opinion about the T7? It is probably one of the greatest rewards you can get out of that tree. So anyone that's like, oh, I accidentally bought the Lycan, and I didn't mean to, because I didn't understand the ops. Yes, there have been things like that, even though it's blatantly clear that you only get to pick one tank. I have to tell people, the Lycan is probably one of the best options. So if you actually had to make a mistake of getting one of those tanks, the Lycan is probably one of those ones where it's like, you should be alright. You should be alright. You might actually like the thing because a lot of people love it. It's a premium auto-loading light tank Lycan that I believe is before they started doing weird nerfs to things. So it's a straight copy-paste T-71. And it's premium. So a lot of people like it. No, the Jammer is not an Israeli tank. It's actually a Syrian combination. And honestly, while I would not mind at all having an Israeli tech tree, if they're going to throw the Israeli tanks into the French thing, because that's, I think, the only country that was blatantly giving them arms, I would be okay with that too. WN8 is stupid. Pretty much the only tanks I say are actually worth getting: Bellerophon, Inferno, and the Lycan. That was before these this year's Halloween tanks, but I already did my kind of pseudo first look. No, that was a definite first look. But it is, I do not really think those tanks are completely worth getting. You know what? You forgot, Paul. You did remind me. The Mutts, the Wraith is probably also worth it, just because it is a straight better version of the Panzer 58 Mutts, because it's got all that spaced armor on there. But that spaced armor doesn't really hold up when facing tier 10s, so I kind of would have to be, it probably would be one of my last choices, to be honest. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. I do know my nose is very itchy. This is dynamic gameplay. You know what? That'd be a great t-shirt. That'd be a great t-shirt. Just like a picture of a nose and like a hand doing this with like some like vibration motions. And then just underneath, dynamic gameplay. that sounds like a good t-shirt idea. Fortunately, I'm not that. I don't know why I keep going back. Like I keep thinking I didn't activate anything. It's like I have t-shirt ideas, but I know I'd be the only one that would buy them. It's kind of one of those things, like, no point in opening a store. I think the only things I actually would probably definitely open a store for are these polo shirts. But, then I think a lot of people in Europe would get the idea that I am like one of, you know, I have a uniform. Like, this is just my work shirt. This is my work shirt for this. And the thing is, this cost me almost $100 for this shirt. So, you know, me buying one at a time is not even worth it. You know, it's obviously buying in bulk is worth it, and the demand is not there. So it's kind of like one-off t-shirts just for myself to be, you know, that guy.
We've got enemies incoming. Either take them out or capture their base. Let's go.
And then we have my dog. There's another one. Camouflage squirrels. You know, there'll be a squirrel with a camouflage net, you know, over top of it or something. You know how they like to trigger my dog. I'm just getting a bunch of ideas now. I should, like, start writing these down. I'll be like those vets that just, you know, get weird t-shirt, just start t-shirt companies, because that's original, apparently. Oh boy, I'm on here. Okay.
Enemies got us in their sights.
Yes, try and hit me, you little flea. Oh, wait. Can't.
Target locked. They spotted us.
Nope, I'm not letting you shoot me.
Locked and loaded.
I don't... Dang the Italian tank. This thing has, like, no gun depression. This is stupid.
Target locked.
And now I'm going to die.
Enemies got us in their sights. Reloading.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That's, like, no gun depression at all. That's great. Yep. Figured as much. That's what I get for trying to get a shot on a tiger, too. I just get fucked. It's one of those games where that just does irk me. I'm just trying to pre-grind that thing, too, and get a crew ready for the Italian heavies. So, I have a question. What all do you think is going to happen with Christmas? Because they're obviously going to have an update. It would not make sense for them to have, you know, with Christmas coming up, one of the big holidays to drop big updates and stuff. It does not make any sense for them to just end the, you know, this season and not start up a new one. So... my guess is that there's a big update coming. I forget what update number it would be, but I think a big update's coming, and I'm curious to know what everyone thinks may be in that update. See, I think they already, you know, screwed up the chance to introduce those with this... with the Hot Wheels thing. Dark says 6.0, but, you know, most of the time these updates aren't in single-digit updates. These are like, you know, 5.0, 5.1, 5.2, and it goes all the way till it gets to 5.9, and then the big one is that solid one digit. So... and I think 5.0 was in the middle of the summer, I think. So, I don't know where we are right now with updates. I don't think we have had any big updates or updates to warrant a number change. But yeah, no, I'm really curious to know what you guys think may be showing up for Christmas. Except probably the obvious Christmas minigame that I'm sure they're going to drop. Because it just wouldn't be Christmas without probably, in my opinion, one of the more fun game modes. I mean, who wouldn't want to, shoot a... Who has not wanted to, like, have a war with the ornaments and just start chucking them at people? I mean, okay, maybe I might be the only one that kind of, like, imagines that they're grenades and wants to get in a snowball fight with ornaments. But, I don't know. I kind of find that fun. I mean, I find to me, that is probably the most festive mini game that I actually enjoy. Like, playing that a little bit on Christmas Day while I'm waiting for the rest of my family to actually get up so we can go take stupid photos on the stairs and then go open presents Christmas morning. I find it very festive. So, I mean, what are your thoughts on that? You think something big's going to drop? Sup, Musta? I'm doing all right so far. How about yourself? I'll throw the charioteer around. Lycan match? What? $58, Musta? Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday to the big 5'8". That's actually my height. I am 5'8". My license is screwed up, though, because on my 21st birthday, I went to go get mine renewed, and for some stupid reason, I put 5'3". I didn't bother to actually update my height, so my license says I'm still 5'3", but that's not the case, so that's kind of like... Shoot. You know what, Dark? That's a good idea. You got a good idea there. For celebration of Musta's birthday, we're going to play the worst light tank in the French premium stuff. Yes. Let's go play that. Oh shit, that's a 3-mark tank. Yeah, don't ask me why it's there. Thought it looked cool. The Panther 88. Does that thing have premium matchmaking? I don't have it. So I can't really tell you. I don't even have any Panthers except the Crafts Panther, which many people say is like the worst Panther. So it's kind of hard for me to give you an opinion on something that I have never played. I mean, if you're top tier and everyone's ignoring you, it is a great little gun. But, if you're facing tier 9s, the thing is absolutely trash. Crazy French tankette. Yeah. Alrighty, let's see if I can get to the spot and not get absolutely destroyed by people that have no idea what they're doing and think that heavy tanks are light tanks. It will probably happen. All right, top tier. That's good. That's good.
We have to take and hold the marked objective. Get to it.
See, I like the look of this tank. I really do. I wish I could put camouflage on it, and I wish that the gun was not absolutely trash. But, you know, even trying to circle tanks, this thing sucks. Ah, you little shit.
Ready to fire on target. Enemies looking right at us. Look out, enemy spotted. Enemies got us in
I was hoping to passively scout in that bush, but apparently everyone had different ideas.
Enemies are capturing the base. Target locked.
And now I think I can.
Enemy in sight.
Yes.
Locked on.
Yes.
Look out, enemy spotted. Found us.
Oh my god, there's a bog horror there.
We've got enemies in
Wow,
the base.
this whole time I've only got 72 damages. That is. Oh, that went up.
Looking right at us.
And you're dead. Okay.
Target locked. The vehicle's flooding. Get out of the water.
Yeah, now I'm gonna screw off somewhere. I'm gonna just
They
hide.
spotted us. Off the target. Reloaded. Target locked. Ready to fire on target. Been detected. Looks like that one went right through. Target locked.
And the light tank's coming for me. See what I mean? Like, even on the move, this thing just can't even hit it. It's a cool looking tank, but the thing absolutely sucks.
Where'd they go?
Time for me to head back this way and try and start spotting. Because right now, this is pretty bad. A pretty bad game for me.
They found us.
But yeah, he's also coming for me. Ah, surprise!
Got an enemy here. Penetration. Enemies looking right at us.
Yeah, it's like, haha!
Where'd they go? We lost them.
I don't know who it is, but, you know, I think something else could have been done to the tank other than completely destroy the gun.
She's loaded. Ready to fire on target. We lost all our artillery. Unlocking target. Enemies got us in their sights.
Yeah, you'll be able to probably earn those next year. Honestly, I don't know if they're actually even worth it. Is this guy really still capping out? It's also this tank that is literally just straight up been screwing around the whole time. You say at least it can ram, but it doesn't mean that it's a good ramming tank at for in the tier. It's really only there for spaced armor. I don't understand like that special effect for extra ramming damage is only for the Halloween mode. I have seen nothing, and even rammed a couple stuff myself. It's I don't see it as a ram tank. You're going to die before you actually get to ram anything.
Target locked.
At least reset the
They
cap.
found us. Releasing target. Right hit.
Alright, cool. And the fact that he must have been firing heat, because I just absorbed that into my tracks. Not, I guess, a bad game there. I did get 3,800 damage combined right there, and a scout medal. Surprised I survived, to be honest. Dark, I don't... Okay, a plow is going to do nothing to a tank that has a lot, like, some tanks of, like, a foot thick of steel. Rolled homogeneous steel. A plow is going to do nothing but scrape the paint. Those things were purely made to dig earth or move things out of the road. It was not made to ram. I don't know where you thought otherwise, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah. I really don't know how to answer that because people don't use plows to ram things, unless I guess you're doing it for a YouTube video. But again, like, I've never heard of any of that. Yeah. The only thing plows actually offered is at least some effective spaced armor, because if you had that in the front there, the round would have to penetrate that plow, and then it's still got that space in between the plow and the tank, and by that time, a good portion of the inertial energy, kinetic energy has already been, expended, punching through that plow, if it even punched through the plow. So, and again, like that little point there on the blade, along the bottom, that's going to do nothing but maybe scrape the paint, maybe take some metal shavings off, but it's not going to, crunch something like a car. Like, well, it will probably crunch a car, but it's not going to crush a tank like a car. Oh, I bet, if they put some of Hobart's funnies in the game, people would buy them. But, like the Churchill with the spigot mortar. Like the Churchill with the spigot mortar. Or the, I get the plow. The plow Sherman, or even the So the Gallipoli or the Calliope? You know what I mean, the little rocket one. Paul, I thought I celebrated Moose's birthday by playing the 58 since he turned 58. Oh, that's what you meant, George. It took me a minute to figure that out. Yeah, the plow was for a lot of things. Not only probably mine clearing, although we have flail things for that. I think we even still use flail stuff like that now. I could be completely wrong. I don't really focus much on the modern weaponry of tanks. I thought... No, they didn't do a plow. They didn't do a flail thing for an Abrams. I think what it is now it is a plow. I think it now is a plow for the Abrams when it comes to mine clearing, if it even is that. But I think now they have like a big, huge extended MRAP type of thing that is for mine or IED clearing. Yeah, no, they had flails for mine clearing. And the plows were just straight up for engineering vehicles in order to make tank ditches. I forget the term for them, the actual technical term, but the ones where the tank drives down into it and goes into a hull down position where it's only exposing its turret. It's partially what those plows were for, as well as obviously clearing the roads and stuff like that. I believe I got every T7 combat car here. Unless they came out with another one that I'm unaware of. Play the Ragnarok. I played the Earthshaker. Let's play the Ragnarok. It's nice, but it's still a 50 cal. You might encounter tanks that you can't even do anything to. Dark, I have far from every tank in the game. I'm still missing a chunk of tier 10s, because for like 3 years I didn't grind any new lines. I just grinded silver, hence why you see so much silver and not a whole lot of tanks. What's up, Alexander? What's going on? How you doing?
Ready to fire on target.
Why? Why? Idiotic driving has made me completely waste rounds of ammunition.
Target locked. Enemies looking right at us. Unlocking target. We pierced their armor. Enemy exposed. Zero penetration.
I just not noticed that they all moved around south here. I'm okay with this.
Dropping target.
Of course.
Penetration. Target locked.
Oh my god, it turned into a snowstorm. It's not, it's literally the 1st of November.
Releasing target. They hit one of our tracks. You gotta run. Gun loaded. Enemies looking right at us. We finished him off.
I cry a little bit every time I kill a Centurion.
Enemies got us in their sights. We lost an ally. One of our vehicles destroyed. Ready to fire. Enemies looking right at
What's up, Noglag? What's going on? Yeah, I know, Alexander. Been trying to 3-mark my 5-1, and that's kind of also why I didn't stream on Friday, because I've been trying to knock that out with a couple buddies that are playing already to help me out, because of just how bad teams are being.
like that one where we came through.
And it got bad. It got Jesus Christ! It's not just. And here's my parents just been, oh my God, snow! I don't know why the hell I've made them sound like rednecks from the north. Oh shit!
Target locked.
Oh, did you even load? Did you even load in the game? Randy. That did nothing.
Ready to fire on target. Great job, man.
Oh well. I got 3,500. I'll take it. Dark, there's a lot more behind that than you think. I do believe the accuracy is straight horrible. I have both the 13105 and the HMH 58. Let me take a look here, because the 13105 performs way better. Arguably, many people like it over the Bat Chat, and those that kind of were thinking, ooh, 13105 at tier 8, ooh, and then, no. So let me take a look here. I do believe they messed around with the accuracy, if I'm right on that, so give me a second here. So we're going to look at the 13105. So we got a 0.42. Accuracy's actually fucking better. That is really surprising. But the accuracy on the move, if you notice, 5.44, 2.43. That's not the tank. You look at that, 4.28, 1.92. So, again, on the move, the 13105 is much better. I think if I'm reading the stats right, and it based on performance, I do believe I'm right. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the 13105 tier 10 actually performs better on the move than its tier 8, which actually has, this has a higher base stationary accuracy than the tier 10. But on the move, you are not hitting a damn thing. I wouldn't be surprised, Musta. I mean, thankfully I'm still a seasonal, so I'm not going to get called in for emergency salt jobs or something. But, yeah. Give me a second here. Let me pre-screen that. Do I not have my phone on me? No, those are my energy drinks. So where did my phone go? Okay. Musta, probably not. Well, Dark, I didn't see any mention of the Ragnarok, so I just assumed you're comparing it to, obviously, it's tier 10. Kind of that's one of those, like, details that's actually kind of important there a little bit. But again, probably not, because I think they're sticking with these. I think this time they're going to put their foot down of like, yeah, we're going to keep these actually rare this time. You know, people wanted the black tanks more than the these, and again, it's nothing really special with these tanks. Just nothing. I mean, the Earthshaker's like, okay. It's slower than a 7-1. And actually, I think worse accuracy than a 7-1. Ragnarok really is probably the only one that I found actually worth it. The Hydra is just a kind of an updated IS-6, but it's still an IS-6. And then I think... And then what? What's the other one? A Hydra? So it's still a KV-5. So not even worth it. I don't even remember the other blue tanks. The blue tanks were kind of more worth it than the actual red tanks, to be honest. Noglak, the Earthshaker is a Swedish Stridsvagn 102, but with a disgusting, stupid paint scheme on it. So, essentially, it is a 7-1, but, you know, officially, it's a Stridsvagn 102, and, yeah, I can't equip camo on it, but, I mean, look, this, except for the snow camo, like, that just looks gross. I mean, that just looks like, you know, my younger 12-year-old brother put crayon all over my tank. You know, again, the winter ones aren't that bad. But then you start getting to the summer where it's just like, what is this disgusting shit all over my tank? You know, it doesn't get any better with desert. And then urban is kind of okay. You know, like, okay, it looks not that bad, but, you know, it really is kind of, yeah. So, that's why I don't like it. I was kind of hoping maybe they would release, like, just a naked one. No. They're not. Tark, I thought the black tanks had the 75% silver bonus. I thought that's why everyone sought after them like, you know, crazy people. I mean, honest to goodness, I kind of would have figured, you know, this is supposed to be celebrating 100 years of tanks. So, why would you know, why would we sell it 3, 4 years later? And that's the only reason I bought the T-34. Probably I'm going to, next time they bring out +1, -1, I'll probably play this again. But, you know, as it is, it's still a T-34. It stopped snowing! Thank God! About 400 war chests? Jesus, dude. I can't even buy 400 war chests. Just no need. This seems like a waste of money for me. But, I mean, to me personally, and I'm not saying you have this. Please don't, you know, take it like that. But war chests are designed to feed off people with gambling addictions. Redbeard, what's going on? I'll be streaming probably just over 30 minutes. I got a 5-man platoon there. Okay, I gotta watch out for frickin' their one already. That's great. Yeah, I could not dump $500 in one sitting on this. I'd much rather buy a more reliable pair of night vision goggles than the cheapy pair that I got now. Now I'm getting shot. Yeah, they're gonna be up here. We are literally a bunch of already men. And this guy's just getting farmed. Just, yeah.
The enemy knows our location. Ready to fire on target. Locked on. Enemy's looking right at us. Dropping target.
Cool. I'm liking how, like, my rounds aren't doing jack shit. What the fuck are you doing up here?
Loaded and ready. Releasing target.
You have me completely lost on what your goal is up here, except just become a magnet for everyone.
Lost the target. That one drilled straight through. Dropping target. Enemy's got us in their sight. Target locked. That's gotta hurt.
I'm not having the best gameplay right now.
Locked on.
Really not.
Lost an ally.
Oh shit.
Ready to fire on target. Didn't penetrate their armor.
I'm getting shot in the back of the turret.
Enemy's got us in their sight. Focus on this location.
No.
Target locked. Enemy's looking right at us. Ready to fire on target. Like that one went right through. Locked on. They've spotted us.
It's the stupid IS-7 still hiding back there.
Target locked. Looks like we're shooting spitballs. Unlocking target. Reloaded. Enemies looking right at us.
I'm still firing premium mask. I don't know why.
Enemies got us in their sights. Focus attention here. The enemy knows our location. Zero
Of course.
penetration.
30 feet's not gonna do that.
Fire on target. They've spotted us. Focus on this area. Driver is hit. He can barely steer.
I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna do what I can here.
That got him. Enemies looking right at us. We've got a mark. Enemies down to one tank. Driver's back in the seat. Focus attention here.
Oh shit!
Reloaded. Good. Find us another target.
There we go. $200K gold, Jesus. I wish. Rich, yeah, you got my name right. Awesome. I was recognized. What do you mean I was recognized, Dark? What's up, Keenan Addo? What's going on? Not a captain though. Not that powerful. No. Heck, it's my rank isn't even a thing. But yeah. I'm actually glad I survived that long here. Hold on. Yeah, he beat me to it. Oh, I forgot he helped me out earlier with that map walkthrough. Jesus, that I feel actually kind of bad now because I completely forgot. This guy, he's a pretty chill guy. He helped me out with the map walkthrough because none of my assistants could do anything. So, GG to him. Definitely GG to him. Yeah, they do. They do. I mean, when it's just straight head on, they're very hard to pen sometimes. But in that case, he was able to kind of elevate it just enough to allow me to pen. But it's pretty tough on flat ground. It's frontally fighting a corner against that thing. If it's angled actually right, the thing is a monster. I am probably one of those people that actually enjoys the M454, I think. Well, Redbeard, if they play with clone, that's their thing. I don't have an issue. Like, again, it's like, I cannot really hold an opinion on someone. I can't. It's like, that's like, you know, you guys could judge me for whatever. You know, maybe you judge me for being a Republican. Maybe you judge me for being a Democrat. Oh, the whole world is full of judgmental people. And I'm just, it's like, I will be that person. I will make the decision of whether or not I have a problem with you or my opinion of you based on my interaction with you. The guy was super, you know, chill and super helpful with the map walkthrough. And, you know, heck, he gave me a hand to that battle. He recognized me and he assisted me at times. He wasn't being a jerk or anything like that. You know, he saw I was a one-shot for that M451 and he rolled in front to block it. Obviously, he was also getting a shot, but he knew my health situation. So, I'll make my opinions on someone based on my interaction with them, not based on what they do in their spare time. You know, it's just not fair to them. Yeah, see, I'm going to very, very lightly touch on that clone thing. I respect his skill and ability as a content creator, but I have witnessed contradictions or false content made that I don't really approve of, but I'm not hating on the person because he's straight up, his goal is to entertain people. So, I'm not going to hate on him for that, but it's kind of hard to, you know, it's a little bit hard to kind of completely support someone when you see that some of the content they've put out is completely on false information that you witnessed as, you know, what really, when you witness something that really happened and then you see the content trying to explain what they say happened, it's kind of hard to, you know, start that. But, you know, that's about it. I really like his video editing and his content, and I really would like to be at that level at one point. I really do. I want to be at his level of video editing, but just the content is not for me. So, you know, he can do his thing. I'm going to do my thing. I'm not going to bash him. Hope to God he doesn't bash me, because I haven't done anything to him. But, you know, he's got his stuff. I got mine. It's whatever. You know, I play the Super Conqueror, Rich. Yes, I can do that. I can play the Super Conqueror. Yeah, but... Oh, my video music paused. Okay, I was curious what the hell happened. Yeah, I mean, I'm young too. I'm 23. I don't know how old he is. But, you know, it's... Yeah, people are going to make mistakes. And if I've learned anything about life is that mistakes like that tend to come back and bite you. Which is why I don't try and have... You know, that's why I don't try and keep skeletons in my closet. If something happened or if something happened, I'm going to come right on out and say it happened. You know, I'm just going to come out and be like, yeah, I made a mistake. I am wrong. I actually did that at a recent airsoft event. I get too into it. I really do get too into the game. Even though it's like BB Wars, you know, you're just going out there to play Call of Duty or Battlefield in real life or whatever it is. And I get too into it. And I noticed that and someone pointed out to me, pretty much woke me up, that I was having a negative effect in the community that I was frequenting. And I was like, shit, I didn't realize that I'm doing this. And I straight up asked the owner if I could do something. And he approved of it. And that day after the safety briefing, I stood up on the stage, grabbed the microphone, and apologized to like some 100 people saying, you know, it's been pointed out to me that I have been a negative influence on the people here. and I have worked things out, and I'm sorry. So it's like, I'm not afraid to straight up, if I am wrong, admit that I am in the wrong. So, you know, it's just better to come out clean. Companies need to do this too. Companies need to just come out like, yeah, we done effed up. We done effed up. Kind of like that South Park thing where you got BP Oil having a little montage of him apologizing. You know, you're just better off just doing that and looking stupid than trying to hide it, because then it looks bad. Really bad. How's the 3 marking on the 5-1? Really slow. Really damn slow. That's why there was no stream on Friday. I was having some people help me out with that. Probably won't have a stream on Monday. We'll probably make up for it on Tuesday, depending on if something comes out. I really want to get this 5-1 done. I really want to get this damn thing done. It's being an absolute pain in the neck, and I want to get it done. So I apologize if I have a very infrequent stream schedule for like the coming weeks or so. Noglak, I'm on NA. I'm always on NA. 23 is old man, Grimal. Oh, damn. I didn't realize I was that old. Shit, I might as well just go to a retirement home.
I see one of them. They've spotted us. Target locked. Pierce their armor. Enemies looking right at us. Destroyed one of our tanks. Focus on this area.
Radiant amp from a chair. Oh yeah, gonna need a resistance. I don't even know what ad this is.
Enemies got us in sight.
But yeah, I'm gonna need a resistance, boys.
Ready to fire on target.
What the hell did I just do there?
Target locked. Looks like that one went right through. Enemies looking right at us. Dropping target. Target locked. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Enemies got us in their sights. Target locked. Pierce their armor. Locked and loaded. Unlocking target.
We need to, like, push.
Focus attention here. Ready to fire on target.
Oh, I see ya, Mousy. Oh, I see ya. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming up here.
Right at us.
Oh, I did nothing. Okay. Oh, he did damage to me. Not good.
Ready to fire.
Oh, it's okay, Mousy. Yeah, someone got you. Someone got you. I'm just gonna switch to my premium rounds. Oh, damn. Alright, I think I reload faster than you, so I'm gonna...
That one drilled straight through.
Oh, yeah.
All
Good
allied
shot.
artillery has been obliterated. Loaded and ready.
Oh, hello there. Oh, you'll be able to shoot up at me.
Dropping target.
Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was not good. Not good.
Enemies got us in their
Then you got this guy.
Look at the hole in their armor.
Not good. Yeah, not good.
Like that one went right through.
They can cap the base. I'm already having a good game.
Our tank.
Oh yeah. I don't even... What accent am I doing here? This is some weird accent. I don't even know. Kind of feel like I'm Midwestern, but also partially Canadian. I have no idea where I'm at right now.
Target locked. Enemies got us in their sights.
I hit that.
Our tracks. Loaded and ready.
Oh yeah, no, it's just a little subtle joke though. It's a little subtle joke.
We've got 'em up.
Running out of ammo though.
Friendly vehicle destroyed. Target locked. Enemies moving right at us. Locked on. We lost the front.
Oh,
We can't hold on.
it could have been such a good game. Could have been such a good game. Yeah, it's Sunday. Sunday, and we've got just under 15 minutes left. Sunday fun day. No, it's like I need to come up with some clever titles that I can just copy and paste because, you know, being original with my titles is just kind of. Got a truck covering over 300 miles, and I am meeting Henry of Amazon Prime because Jesus, I really don't care about an electric Amazon car. I admire the feat and the strides you're taking as a company, but good God, I don't care. Big oil is not going to let you just take over the world like that. Just ain't. Just ain't. I mean, well, you know what? It's probably because I misspelled Friday. That's probably why I have 20 viewers right now. It's probably because I have literally, quote my title, another Frisday stream on Sunday. That's probably why I have. Because if I have something stupid, I must get a ton of views. Because everyone's like, I gotta see this crazy dude. He misspelled the word Friday. So something must be wrong. And of course, if I title it like Darren just yells and complains about everything, then yeah, that does actually tend to bring in a lot of views, but that's not the environment I try and promote. Although, I mean, again, that you know, I guess a lot of people really do like relating to someone who like to just bitches and complain sometimes. So I see that too. Maybe, I wonder if there's a specific day that I could like mesh where it's like just Darren complains. There must be a day I can do that. Well, Tommy, how are you doing, by the way? Yeah, you know, you just watch when you can. That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I have no complaints about that at all. I don't know. That didn't really I don't know. I've never met anyone from California. So I can't really say if that was a Californian accent. Oh, yeah. Just that was good. That was good. Can we see some FV304 plays? I mean, I could. I don't know how many people would like to see FV304 Burt gameplay. Yeah. Although I won't be playing the FV304, even though I have it. I would probably be playing FV305. What do you mean, Noglak? I got a mark on it. I do have a mark on the 705. I went too far. Let's see some Jackal gameplay. Alright, Moose, to see ya. I don't know how many tanks I can fit into a 9-minute time frame, but we are going to get started. Yes, we're going to do it the FV305, and then I guess we're doing Jackal, because I have no idea if Noglak is requesting a 705, because I have no idea. Graham's like, it's not complaining, it's honesty. Yeah, I mean, it honestly complaining. That's kind of the vibe I get. And Jackal is really one of those tanks where you don't really want to take out unless it's +1, -1. Yeah, no, Noglak, the 705 has a mark. At least for me, I have one mark on it. I don't play the tank enough to actually have a good enough standing on it. Jesus. Good God, man. I mean, again, I have one. It's just, it's one of those tanks where if I'm facing tier 9s, I might as well be shooting all premium because it's still a 75mm gun. And it's also a Sherman chassis. It's just, yeah. Alright, Redbeard. Thanks for stopping by and everything. Or, you know, in this case, probably see you in, like, less time. But, you know, hey, thanks for stopping by, talking and chatting. Like I said, I understand. I understand. That's why I try and keep arty gameplay to one game a stream. It would come from that.
Ready to fire, HE round.
Ah! Stop moving. I'll take it. And I'm detected. Alright, Noglak, thanks for stopping by. It's the same thing. I don't have a good enough crew on the FV304. It's just a better 304, to be honest. Let's just be honest here. This is new Burt. Where'd that round go? Where did that go?
That one did some damage.
So the last game after this will be some Jackal gameplay.
Focus attention here.
We'll get to close off with like an actual tank. Now I remember why I actually enjoyed the 53-55 so much.
HE round ready to fire.
Yeah, let me just deal 100 damage. Not even that, just criticals.
We got him.
Yeah, 145. I don't understand how people like Bert that much. I really don't, because you know, I don't get the same. Like I get the same, if not worse, experience with regular Bert than I do with this.
They're hit.
At least I can shoot farther than regular Bert.
Great
Yep.
job, man.
Alrighty. Permatrack possible? I don't think it's got that fast of a reload. It's a fast reload, but it's not that fast. Last game's going to be the Jackal with that. And probably close it off with a couple admin notes, because, you know, having to stream on Sunday, most of the time that means there is admin stuff I have to talk about. Admin stuff, yes. On normal Bert, yeah, Ivan, I do believe permatrack is possible with normal Bert. You just gotta make sure you actually hit the tank the whole time. See, I wish this tank didn't have this, like, Western European theater type skin. I wish it was more on, like, the Israeli side again. Just because of the fact that there's an image of this tank, or a tank like this, in a, I think it's got, like, Turkish or Egyptian markings on it, but it's in the museum in Israel. So, I mean, I'd much rather see that. We're top tier, so this should be okay. But instead, no, we got this weird, like, Western European theater type of thing. Yeah, no, I had those same experiences, Ivan. I've had those same experiences, so I know what you're talking about. It's just that I don't play, you know, so low at tier 6s and stuff to where I deal with those. Oh shit.
The enemy knows our location. Target locked.
I gotta be careful with this. I thought I was reloading. I'm not gonna lie.
They got the commander. We can't see what's going on. They found us. Load it up. Let it rip. Releasing target. Unlocking target. That got him. Looks like that one went right through.
It'd also be cool if these things actually had the frickin' like little rockets on it instead of these like rails for no particular reason.
They found us.
Here I am doing like a decent amount of damage, and we're still getting our butts handed to us. Okay.
The enemy knows our location. That one ricocheted. That one drilled straight through. We've got a lock. Enemy's got us in their sights. Punched a hole in their armor. Got him. That one did some damage. We lost an ally. Reloading. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Enemy's looking right at us. Looks like that one went right through.
Oh my goodness.
Ready to fire on target. That one went straight through.
It was going to happen. It really was. It really was. Well, Dark, I wouldn't even do that anyway. I don't do these channel things. I don't do any of that stuff. You know, it's nice that, you know, here on Twitch and stuff, I have super chat. So if you feel like donating stuff or having to spend stuff on this, that's your choice. But I'm not making you do that, because my job is to educate you guys or help you guys learn or understand something. So I'm not going to try and force you guys to, you know, give me money and or whatever. Yeah, those points equate to money. They actually do on Twitch. So, you know, kind of those things. But yeah. Reversing when I... Yeah, frequently it's been doing that for me. I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe my settings got screwed up, but recently whenever I reverse and I'm trying to back up, it's like... Oh, okay, now we go. It's like, okay, thank you. For in that 5 seconds it took for me to try and turn my tank around, I already took 3 hits. Let me check those options. Is there? Okay. See, I don't see a I don't see anything to do with reverse, and I am set on the default configuration. So I have no idea. Sometimes, yeah, it sometimes does, but yeah. Where is inverted reverse? I don't... Oh, shit. I'm going to have to experiment with that at, like, some low tiers after the stream. I'm going to have to find out. But, yeah. The damage is nice, but if you're facing tier 8s or 9s, 600 damage for some of those is like nothing, and that's provided that you actually pen all 4 shots. I think it's 4 shots, or is it 3? Jesus, I swore it was 3. Whatever. Yeah, Tommy, I saw it. I missed it. It happens. I'm scanning so fast, and it just happens. I'm almost never in the options section. Almost never. So, yeah. What's its gun stats? Alright, we can look at this for a second here. The gun stats, like I said, it's a French gun, a 75mm, .36, so, you know, kind of right around there, the usual with that. 2-second aim time, overall reload of just under 12 seconds base. 4 shots, so it's got 4 shots. I swore it had 3, but yeah. And the intro clip is standard French fashion of 2 seconds. So, yeah. It's an okay tank. Oh, Jesus, what was that? Almost a voice crack. It's an okay tank. But it's not something that I want to take out with +2, -2. It's kind of straight up one of those +1, -1 tanks. That's where it really shines. That's where you really want to play it. Not to mention the fact that, I won't lie, I like the darker colored tanks. Just because, at least for the British ones, they accent the camouflage nicely. Like, I mean, like, look at that. That looks pretty good compared to the bright version that you get. This looks nice. This looks nice. Yeah. Otherwise, though, and then I guess you could say it even for the desert. Even for the desert, it looks nice. I don't know much about that, though. That just kind of looks gross. But, I mean, yeah. That I don't? What do you mean that you're forced to? Like, because I don't really platoon with people that much, if that's what you're talking about. And I have so many other tier 7s. Like, I will take the Banshee every time over this. I will. 15 degrees of gun depression on the side. Oh, God. But, yeah. Alright, guys. So, quick admin stuff while you guys can still kind of see me. Like I said, I want to apologize for not having a stream on Friday. Because I've been trying to 3-mark my 5-1 by having some arty help, and since one of them is a couple hours is 5 hours ahead in the UK, I need to try and base it around their availability, because like past like 7 o'clock my time, they are unavailable because it's like midnight. So yeah, that's why I didn't have a stream. Monday we were looking like it's going to be the same thing, so probably won't be a stream on Monday. If there is anything worthwhile on Tuesday, I will be definitely having a stream. And just overall, if my stream schedule is erratic, you guys will know why. Just wanted to let that be known. Also, giveaway video. That might be held off a little bit till I find out if I'm getting a new code batch this week. Because I think the codes that I have actually that I would be giving away expire the 5th of this month of November. So there's no point having a giveaway if the codes become inactive before the deadline for the giveaway. So I don't see a point in that. So there might be a delay in that. Or there might not, unfortunately, be a giveaway this week because I got to wait for codes that actually are active. But I'll make it up to you if I have to cancel this week's giveaway. Otherwise, that's going to be it. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I very much enjoyed talking, chatting, and hanging out with you guys. Much nice and chill, much less stressful today. It was nice. Hopefully RNG and all that stuff is going to be good to you guys for the rest of this evening up until reset time or even tomorrow. Yeah, I can't do that here, Ivan. I just can't, just because of the fact that I don't have a system for giveaways on YouTube. But other than that, guys, hopefully you guys all have a good rest of your evening and everything like that. And I will see you guys Tuesday, hopefully. But, yeah, you guys stay healthy out there, everyone. And, till next time, this has been Darren of Watch the Academy. Peace. Jesus, why can't you just open the app quicker, computer?